Hi guys, I am Eva Amori Martino of happilyevaafter.com, and I just wanted to do another makeup tutorial for you guys. This is going to be the drugstore-only makeup tutorial. Hang on, I'm just changing my tones a little bit. Okay, is that better? I think that's good. So I just want to remind you to make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I not only have makeup tutorials, DIYs, all of that fun stuff, but I also like to give you guys a sneak peek on YouTube of videos that will be going on the blog. So make sure you are subscribed. I'm sitting here, I just got out of the shower. I'm just air drying my natural curl. We can make that a whole other tutorial. But, okay, here's my spiel about drugstore makeup. I don't use a ton of drugstore makeup. The reason only being, I kind of believe in skincare and makeup that for the most part, I'm not saying always, you do get what you pay for, mostly in terms of ingredients. So a lot of the ingredients in more high-end makeup is actually better for you, better for your skin, the environment, you know, what have you, health-wise as well. But I do think that there are exceptions. So I've been doing some research and I know you guys have been asking for, you know, like a little tutorial. So I picked up some product today and I've never used purposefully for the purpose of this video, any of this makeup before. So I'm going to kind of explain to you what they are as I do them. And yeah, hopefully it'll turn out well. We shall see. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna go ahead. These are not from the drugstore. I bought them on Amazon, but they're super cheap. So these shadow shields, I like to put them on just so that they, woo! I like to throw them everywhere when I'm doing my makeup. Here they are. You can kind of see them, what they look like. They're just these stick-on shadow shields. I like to put them like this. And it helps me make a nice line with my eyeshadow. It makes it look a bit more polished, and it also catches any extra if it should fall down. All right, so I'm gonna start with that. Okay, next, this is the eyeshadow palette I got. It's the Magnif'eyes Nude Edition by Rimmel. I liked it because it has a really nice variety, and some of them are shimmery and some of them are not. So I'm gonna go ahead, let me look at these, and start with a nice base. So I'm gonna start, I'm actually not gonna use the brush that it came with because those are never good. I'm gonna go ahead and start with that one. It's kind of a nude. I'm gonna go ahead and take one of my brushes. And let's start. Putting it all over the eye. Show you how I do this. By the way, I have only prepped my skin with moisturizer. I don't really like using primer. I know a lot of people love it, but it's just not my bag. Okay. All right, so that's super pale. So now I'm gonna look in here. I think I'm gonna go and contour with something a little darker. So I think I'm gonna put these in the middle of my eye, and I think I'm gonna contour with like this gray. Let's see how that goes. So here we go. I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm just gonna put this shimmery-ish one right there in the palette. Okay. So I think I'm going for a more natural, kind of everyday look here, as opposed to something a bit more bold and adventurous. Here, I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit. There we go, that's a little better. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, so now I'm gonna take, so I really like this color right here. That's a bit more like aubergine. I think that that'll really bring out the green in my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that to contour. So far, I really like this shadow. It seems really blendable. And, you know, nice and pigmented. I'm gonna go ahead and lay that in the crease of my eye to contour. Give it a little contour. I'm gonna blend all of this, obviously. Okay, so it's giving me a little bit of depth. So far, I'm not like crazy about these colors, but I like them. They're nice. I had heard that the Rimmel palettes are really good, so that's why I went with a Rimmel palette. So basically, you just want to be contouring where the shadow would go in your eye. Okay, so that's not blended yet, but I'm going to go in and put a bit of a shimmer. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with this one. That's the shade, can't really tell, but it's like a little bit shimmery. I don't know if you can really tell on here. I'm gonna go and just kind of blend it out. Ooh, that's pretty. That's adding some nice dimension that I like. Okay, so I'm finding my vibe with this palette. I do think the colors are really pretty. I wanted to choose a more neutral for every day. They also, this is the Nude edition, but they also had one that was a blush edition, which I kind of liked. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep blending this. All right, so far so good. It's just a really pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna go and use this lighter kind of shimmery one to give a little, so as you can tell right here, right on the lighter end of the spectrum, there's a couple, there's this. I don't know what that was. Anyway, I guess that's my house under construction. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this like really pretty, it's a very pretty shimmery pink. I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone on both sides. This is super pretty. I like this color a lot. Then I'm gonna go in and put it on the inside here to highlight. There's a shade lighter than this, but I think that would have been a little much. So, and I like to start with the eyeshadow because I think that it doesn't, that way it doesn't mess up or dull my foundation when I'm doing my foundation, because there's not any like residue that's gonna fall. All right, so amazing. That is pretty much done. I'm gonna add a little bit of the eyeshadow on my lower lash line when I'm totally finished, but now I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. Okay, so the eye makeup is done. I'm happy with it so far. Okay, now it's time for the foundation. So I chose this Fit Me foundation by Maybelline. Like, who is it by? The shade is light beige, 118. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. I chose this because a lot of beauty bloggers, I've seen them when they do their like drugstore hauls buying this one. So I wanted to try it. That's how it opens. Okay, so you're definitely saving money with the packaging. Okay, so I'm just putting it on my hand here. A little bit unceremonious. Okay, so I'm gonna use a makeup brush then, obviously. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on. I like the texture so far. It has good coverage. It smells nice and clean. Actually smells a little bit like baby lotion. Okay, so I'm just getting it on here. I'm gonna blend this all with a blender brush, but I don't want to put my finger right into the bottle, obviously. So here we go. Just laying it on there, and I'm gonna go in and blend. So far so good with this. I actually really like it. It's a really nice consistency. There's that really nice sound again. Sorry guys. Okay, so here we are. I'm blending it. Blending, 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 blending. It's a little on the light side, so I have melasma here, as you guys know. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and add a little bit more. I still can't believe they get away with this. Here's just this jar you can just stick your hand in at the drugstore. That's not cool. Okay, anyway, here we go. So I'm going here, I'm putting some more on these spots that need extra coverage. My nose too. But what I like about this foundation is you can tell it doesn't look too heavy. So that's nice. Look, I'm gonna turn down my light. Ooh, ooh. All right, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows before I do my concealer. So I bought this Revlon ColorStay eyebrow pencil in soft brown. Let's go ahead and open that. Okay, so it has, I liked it because it has this little brush on the end, which I like to do. My Benefit brush has the same one, so I thought that that was a nice little dupe. I like to brush up my eyebrows before I fill them in. And it's a pencil. Let's see. Working pretty well. I wish that the pencil was a bit finer tip, but I like it. The consistency is a little bit waxy, which I actually sort of like. Because I feel like it's gonna stay really well. I like the color too. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna do that. Pretty. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead, because I forgot to do this when I was doing my eyeshadow, and I'm gonna do some eyeliner because I'm gonna be putting on lashes. So this is the Revlon Color Skinny Liquid Liner All Day Wear. I really like liquid liners for the sake of control, and I've heard that this one is good from Revlon. It's a little skinny, tiny tip, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Ooh, I really like this. Glides on really easily. Okay. Okay, Revlon. I see you, girl. Oops. Okay. We're liking that so far. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the concealer. Where did I put it? Okay, so I also got the Maybelline concealer because I heard it was good. It's the Fit Me Concealer. I got it in, God, I can't read. Light. So here we go. There's no smell. So I'm gonna conceal my melasma a little bit more. This is just where I normally put concealer. Right. I really like this color. It's slightly brighter than the foundation. So I think it's gonna blend really nicely. So here we go. Ooh. I really like the skin that this is giving me right now. Very pretty. Like this so you can really see. Okay, so I love that. I bought some HD powder from e.l.f. So e.l.f. is kind of known as the like low end, high end, I would say, I've noticed with the beauty bloggers, you know, they tend to use they have a lot of things that are supposed to be HD performance and performance-based makeup. So I thought it would be a good idea to try their powder. So it says, so I like how it has, so it's this little packaging is really cool where you can close it off and then it says pour powder here. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna take a little brush. So I like to use this Fenty Beauty brush for powder, and I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of use this to bake. Let it just sit there. So it's supposed to be a you know, invisible veil. And it really is lightweight and really feels invisible. So far so good with this. So I'm gonna wipe that off in just a minute. Oops. And I already made a mess, cool. Okay, so I like that so far. Now I'm gonna do the e.l.f. bronzer and blush. I wanted to get this one because I like that it's a dual palette. The color is St. Lucia. I'm gonna link all of this below, obviously, in the blog post. So this is how it looks. So they're super pretty colors. I'm really into them. I also bought, because I'd never seen anything like it, this brush by e.l.f. when I was there. So it's the Beautifully Precise Multi-Blender / Massager, which who doesn't need that in their life? So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. Okay. So this is what it looks like. It feels really soft. And you're supposed to be able to create a nice contour. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this for the bronzer. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, honey. Okay, this must be a must-have, I think. Whoa. Whoa. She has got some cheekbones today from this. I mean, look at that. I didn't even put the blush on yet. Damn. So I'm gonna go ahead and do where I always do contour, which is under my jawline. This is super soft and feels amazing. And I'm gonna do the sides here. Just everywhere a lady puts her contour, I'm putting it. But look at that. Ooh, yes. It feels just so blended and buttery. I'm really into this. So I'm loving this bronzer. I'm loving this brush thing. So far, this is my favorite thing that I found. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna put the blush on, which I'm really excited for now. So I'm gonna use one of just these angled fuzzy brushes. This looks like a really pretty, just peach color. Very pretty. Really, really, really nice. I like it a lot. And I love this mirror. It's a huge mirror. Look, you can see my setup. Boop, there you are. Okay. So what I always do at this phase is I give myself a little lip balm and I take the excess makeup off. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, baby.
I can't find my lion.
Oh, you can't?
The Lion King. I cannot.
Look, I'm shooting a video. You wanna come say hi? Poke your head up.
Mom.
I'll help you find it in a minute. I'm just finishing my makeup, okay? Can you shut the door? Thanks, babe. Thank you. Okay, so. Let's put on some mascara. So I'm just curling my lashes. You can do this with anything. This is not a drugstore eyelash curler because I figure that was not as important. And I want to finish my eye makeup. So my eyelashes are curled. Remember I told you I was going to go back with this palette and just put a little bit underneath my eye. So I'm going to go back with that brush I contoured with. I'm going to take, let's see. I'm going to take this kind of aubergine shimmer one that I used. And I'm going to just bring that color to my lower lash line. You'd make sure you tap it out. You don't want that settling on your beautiful concealer. I don't put liner on underneath my eyes because I find it makes my eyes look a lot smaller. So that's something to play around with if you have that problem too. Okay, so this is the mascara that I got. I was really intrigued by it. It is L'Oreal Paris Voluminous X Fiber Mascara in Blackest Black. I've heard really good things about this line, so I wanted to try it, and I wanted to try one with one of these like fiber primers because I thought it would be pretty interesting to try on camera. So let's see, 1 and 2. So step 1 is, I guess, the fiber. This is what the brush looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put that on. Looks like mascara. It's black. When I've used a primer mascara once, and it was white first, and then you put the black over it. So I haven't seen one like this before, but I'm gonna do one eye at a time so you can really see. So step 1 I did. Now here comes step 2. Here's the brush. It's a little bit curved. This mascara requires a lot of patience. To really get in there. But I think it's building my lashes well. I just feel like I have to keep on dipping. Let's see. Let me put some on the bottom. Okay. I like it. It's very pretty. All right, so here we go. Here are the fibers. Okay, fiber's done. Now let's put the mascara on. I think it looks nice. It's definitely very lengthening. I would say more lengthening than volumizing for sure. Okay. That's what it looks like close up. Very nice. Okay, so highlighter. I bought this e.l.f. baked highlighter in Moonlight Pearls because I've heard really good things about it. So, I'm gonna use it. So first I'm just gonna go in with this Rimmel palette. It has like one of these brush things, and since it's right in front of me, I'm just gonna use it to put the highlighter in the corners of my eyes first. So here we go. I think it gives a nice highlighter. Try it. Ooh. I'm gonna try it on my cheekbone. So I'm just swatching it first on my hand so you can see. That's just with my hand. It's with the light obviously, but I think it gives a nice shimmer. It's nothing too bold but I think there it is on my cheekbone. It does a pretty good job actually. I put it in my Cupid's bow, put it down my nose, and then I put it on my cheekbone going into right here. Yes. So I like this highlighter a lot actually. You can see doing good things. Okay, so last but not least, I chose a lipstick. It took me the longest amount of time to choose a lipstick because I feel like there's 1 zillion options, and then I'll put my lashes on after, but I just want to do this first. So I chose this new Revlon Ultra HD Vinyl Lip Polish because, you know, the color is like mauve or something. What is the color? Date Night. Perfect. So this lipstick, I feel like it's gonna be a good dupe for like the really, really popular ultra glossy lip paints that are on the market right now. So I decided to pick this up because I feel like this will be a nice alternative for people who want like a drugstore brand. I already love so look at the brush is angled. I feel like this is gonna be a really pretty brush. Okay, so let's see what this does here. All right. I love it. Very pretty. Feels comfortable. Doesn't feel drying. Just a really pretty kind of nude berry. I feel like this will be really pretty into fall also. Okay, so I know not a lot of you wear lashes, but some of you like to, and I like to. So I just want to put them on because one of the things I always buy from the drugstore consistently are these Ardell Wispies lashes. So I love these. They're so beautiful. And since we're doing a drugstore tutorial, I thought that I would put some on. So I will go ahead and find, where am I? I don't know where my tweezers are right now to put them on. So you know what, we're just gonna go renegade and do it without them. Okay, so this is what they look like off them. They're just, hence the name, super wispy, super pretty. I'm gonna I use this Duo eyelash glue, which is also available at the drugstore. I like the clear one. And then I normally just use the back of a makeup brush or something to apply the glue. So you just want to put some of it on like a little, I don't know, piece of plastic or something or paper, and then you can dip the brush in. And just do that. Easy peasy. And you really want to let it dry for a second or else it won't be sticky enough. All right, and then you want the wispy part that kind of flares out. I don't know if you can really tell from there, but it's this side. So you want that to be on the outside of your eye. So this one is the one that goes on the right eye first. Put it right up against your lash line. Just go for it. You can always pull it off and try again. I always say that lashes are something that takes a little bit of practice, but as you can tell, they're so worth it, and the glue that you see is gonna dry clear. So it will not look white. All right, let's do the other one. Those curls. Okay. Sorry, I have to be so up close and personal with my face while I do that. So there it is, my drugstore-only makeup look. I hope you guys like it. You can go back over, see the products I loved the most. This is a super easy face and products that have a ton of versatility. So I thought that they were good ones to share, and I hope you loved this tutorial. I will try to do more with drugstore products. I'm in the process of finding the ones that I love, but please comment below with your faves, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can join me for lots more. Okay, thanks guys, bye.